You know, one of the beautiful things about reaching 90 is that you finally see patterns in life. When you're young, you think every problem is brand new, every challenge unique. But after 9 decades, you realize people are people. We all long for the same things: love, purpose, and a chance to matter. I remember when I was about 50, the age many of you might be now. I thought 70 sounded ancient. 90? Unthinkable. And yet here I am. Do you want to know something surprising? In many ways, I don't feel very different from the person I was at 50. My heart still gets excited at small joys. I still feel nervous when I try something new. I still laugh at silly jokes. What changed most was inside me. It was how the world looked at me. People assume because I have white hair, I must be fragile or irrelevant. But the truth is, inside, I'm still me. That's something I want you to carry with you. No matter how old you get, your essence remains. Don't let society convince you that your story is over just because your hair turned silver. On friendship and loss. Let me share another lesson, one that hurts but also heals. At 90, I said goodbye to many friends. Funerals become more common than weddings. And yes, that can weigh heavily on the spirit. But here's what I've learned. When someone you love passes, don't just mourn their absence. Celebrate their gift to your life. My dear friend Clara, who passed at 87, used to bake pies every Sunday and deliver them to neighbors. After she left us, I decided to honor her by baking pies once a month for my grandchildren. Every time I smell cinnamon in the oven, I feel her close. Grief can make you old. Gratitude for the memories can keep you young, on staying connected across generations. I think one of the greatest joys of my later years has been talking with younger people. Sometimes, young folks assume they have nothing in common with someone my age. But when we sit down and share stories, we discover laughter bridges the years. Not long ago, my great-grandson asked me, "Grandpa, what was it like before the internet?" I chuckled and told him about typewriters, about waiting days for a letter, about walking to the library to research something instead of tapping it into a phone. His eyes grew wide, and then he said, "That sounds hard." I laughed and replied, "Hard? It was wonderful. It taught us patience." Conversations like that keep me alive. They remind me that my life experience still has value. And you, no matter your age, can keep your heart young by engaging with people older and younger than yourself. Wisdom flows both ways, on forgiveness and letting go. Another truth I've discovered is this: carrying grudges makes you old before your time. I've met people in their 60s who are weighed down by anger from 30 years ago. Their faces are lined not just from age, but from bitterness. I had a falling out with my brother when I was 40. For decades, we didn't speak. Then when I was 75, he called me out of the blue. We talked for hours, laughed, even cried. The weight that lifted from my heart made me feel 20 years younger. Holding on to anger ages the soul. Forgiving, even when it's hard, sets you free. That freedom is youth, on joy in simple things. Some people think youth is about running fast, chasing excitement, or traveling the world. But the truth? Youth lives in your ability to delight in the little things. Every morning, I sit by my window with a cup of coffee. I watch the sunrise, painting the sky with colors you can't buy in a store. And I whisper to myself, another day, another chance. That small ritual keeps me young. You don't need big adventures to feel alive. Though if you have a chance, take them. What you really need is the ability to see wonder in what's right before you, on facing the future without fear. At 90, the future is shorter than the past. I know my time is limited, and yet, strangely, I feel more at peace now than I ever did when I was younger. When you're 30, you fear failure. When you're 50, you fear aging. But at 90, you realize fear was never useful. What matters is how you live today. My secret to feeling young isn't about denying death. It's about embracing life fully while I have it. And that is a choice you can make at any age, whether you're 30, 50, or 80. So, my dear listener, if I could leave you with just one truth, it would be this. Staying young at heart has little to do with how many years you've lived, and everything to do with how much love, curiosity, and laughter you allow into your days. I hope my reflections today remind you that aging is not an ending. It's a season rich with its own gifts. And now, let me ask again, which of these lessons speaks most to your heart? Do you see yourself in any of these stories? I would love to hear in the comments what you believe keeps a person young. And if this conversation warmed your spirit, please like this video, share it with someone who might need encouragement, and subscribe for more reflections like this. After all, whether you are 50 or 90, life is still waiting to be lived with open arms. Stay young at heart, my friend, always.